And hello and welcome, and here we are. Mark, how are you doing?
I'm okay.
You're okay because you've got a bad back, haven't you?
Very bad back. It's
Very bad. So Mark is here with a bad back, but it's not gonna put him off. Well, I hope.
If you hear me going,
if you hear me, that's just what it is. But it's the kind of thing. And a welcome to our spooky Halloween special. It's not really that spooky. We kind of called it a Halloween special because it was Halloween, and then thought better put some Halloween stuff in it, really. Eh? So we're gonna have a few things coming up. We've actually got quite a packed one, Mark.
today.
Action-packed. We've got a lot coming up. So we're going to speak about Halloween. We're going to talk about guising, as it used to be in Newport. We're going to tell you about the brand new Newport Halloween night, which is going to be happening on High Street. We're going to talk about that. We're going to give you a very spooky story about Purple Beard, the pirate who tried to take over Newport in the 1700s. We've got that coming up, and we're going to tell you about some things you can get involved with Christmas as well, and we're going to talk to Scoopley Mark. That's the ice cream band that's been going. Yeah, so we thought have a chat with them, and see what they're saying. So that's what we're going to be doing. So guys, did you used to go guising, Mark?
Yeah, definitely.
We definitely did. Did we sing?
Did we sing? Mostly jokes. I'm sure we did sing. I'm trying to remember any songs that I sung.
We did something, didn't we?
Yeah.
Because when I moved up from England and it was trick or treat there, and you basically got people saying trick or treat, and then if you said got them to do something, they didn't actually have anything. You just had to give them a treat anyway. So I remember, so guising was a lot better in Scotland, or Halloween was a lot better in Scotland. And I remember going to my granddad's and they had pipers coming in Halloween and everything, which was a big, two pipers came in Kilmeny Road and did a wee piping
Were
thing.
disguised, normally called disguised as pipers?
Yeah. Well, they were disguised as pipers, right enough. I never really thought of that. But we did put a shout out though to some other people, and we've had one from Christine Elwell Sutton, who used to live in Newport, and she used to go. Now she's put Halloween in the 50s. Yeah. I had great memories of guising around Norwood, Linden Avenue and Albert Crescent during the 1950s. We didn't dress up as anything, or anyone in particular, just odd old clothes, but made masks from paper and elastic, which never stayed on.
That sounds brilliant.
You remember masks with elastic? I seem to remember them.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. And you sort of maybe more bullies would bang your thing and bang your ear. But and we learnt a poem or a song, she continues, and set off ringing on neighbours' doorbells. I don't remember any parents coming with us. Everyone who answered seemed to be very patient and gave us an apple or occasionally sweets. But my friends and I took our Dr. Bernardo's collection boxes. So it was all very, very nice. The reason was that our annual Dr. Bernardo's box opening party was in November in St. Fillan's Church Hall, and as none of us had put any money in the box over the previous year, guising was a great opportunity to get some money to donate. How nice. There was also Halloween parties at the Brownies and sometimes in friends' homes where we duked for apples and tried to eat treacle-covered buns strung on a piece of string above our heads. What a mess, says Christine. Thanks, Christine, for getting in touch. And we will get in contact about a pencil, although we're running out of pencils, Mark. We're going to have to maybe get some more pencils. Jan Nelson, she mentioned that she said she's originally from Tayport. However, she went guising every year from 1959 until the mid-60s, always dressed up and had our neep cut out with a candle lit inside. Again, she's put happy days.
Yeah.
But
I have fond memories.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Did you used to do neeps?
Yeah. Always.
I prefer neeps.
Yeah.
To the. I mean, how they what's the other things called? Pumpkins.
We don't really have pumpkins here.
No. I suppose we do now, but it's kind of I like the smell of the not the pumpkin.
Quite a distinctive smell.
Yeah. But lethal. I'm sure people lost limbs trying to carve out neeps. I keep remembering they're turnips or neeps or whatever you want to call them. But so certainly Jan had her neep lantern, and Shirley Johnson, she's also written in to say, I used to go guising round our neighbourhood. We used to dress up and we had to sing or recite poetry in return for money, sweets or fruit. We knew all our neighbours and we were welcomed everywhere we went. Yeah. well, that's nice. I have to admit, like, you'd be a bit of a bummer if you get fruit, you know what I mean? I'm not wanting fruit. I don't. The last time guys just came to my door, they just wanted cash.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, hang on a minute.
Card machine.
Cash? Like, yeah, I was surprised if they had come around next year with a card machine. Beep, yeah, you know, it's a minimum donation, you know, £50 or something. But and a more modern one, Mike Latto's actually told us about him. Halloween memories late. This is as just as short a time ago. Well, it's not that short a time ago. It's the 90s. He remembers going over the bottom wall to his neighbours, Dave and Doris Smith, dressed up as a minister. So I think Mike's thing was dressing up as a minister, because that's what he used to kind of pull that costume out every year with wireless lens glasses and a dog collar made from cardboard and an ill-fitting blazer, finished off with a slap-down side pattern. My trick was singing Someone's in the Kitchen with Dinah and telling a couple of jokes. Dave and Doris had a video camera, and I remember being shown back the video when I was older, which was quite the minter. It's that one for ages. And he I forgot to add that he also had turnips, and his dad, so Mr. Latto, used to drill with a drill his turnips. That's quite a good idea.
Yeah, Claire's dad used to do that as well.
Did it? Ah, right. Yeah, but that would have been a lot easier.
Yeah.
But then I suppose you're giving kids drills.
I think that.
Well, if the parent does it, yeah, well, that's better. So thanks for that, Mike. So lots of like visiting houses and you know, turnips and what have you. So let us know, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Do let us know if you've got some memories of guising especially in Newport. Well, yeah, actually, just in Newport. Yeah, don't even guising anywhere else. Just in Newport. We're not interested in anyone else's guising things. But guising but I have to say, I've lived in this house for 25 years. And I had geysers for, I think, the first 3 years. But I haven't really had them since. Yeah. So I don't know if it's quite the thing it used to be.
It's got people's doors, you know.
Yeah.
Do you know that many children?
No, I don't.
Families.
I don't, yeah. I've got niece and nephew. But
yeah,
no, they don't come and see me either. But I don't know.
They're old for guising, maybe.
They're a bit past the guising. Yeah, they'll probably just go, "Have you got any cash?" Anyway, I'll go, yeah. What are you going to do? And they're like, "Nothing." Oh, all right, fair enough.
Send you a text message.
Yeah, I'll send you a text.
Guising by text.
Just that's what we're getting to now. Guising by text. Guising online. That's what we're going to do. You switch on your computer and my niece will be, woo, tenner. But bringing it in, you don't actually need to go guising this year in Newport because there's a big central event going on in the High Street. So on the 31st of October, actual guising night, the shops are all going to be open late. And they're all going to have Halloween-y themes on the go. I think. And Sally from Mojo has written to say that a few of the things that are happening. So they've got Tadams are going to do some promotion for the next performance. So they'll be singing some songs, I think, from Sister Act. We'll have a storyteller telling us spooky stories down the laneway between the funeral directors and Duncraig joiners. Well, if you're going to do spooky stories, do it in an alley next to a funeral director. That does make sense. Some of the shops and cafes and business will do their own late night openings and spooky things. There will be more updates on social media. So if you want to, we'll put stuff up on the page, but also you can look at the Newport-on-Tay High Street Facebook page. Gillingham and Newport is also planning something, and we'll let you know as soon as we know. So yeah, we'll keep you up to date. But the 31st, the actual Halloween night, there's going to be stuff going on in the High Street. Okay.
Does it start at a certain time?
Well, she has put down that there may be a torchlight procession from 4 p.m. from the War Memorial, but that's not yet confirmed. So there might be that. But if you want to give Sally a hand, pop into Mojo and offer her a hand, because I'm sure she'll be more than happy to speak to you. Well, I hope so. Now we've put it on the podcast, so we've got it's the first time she's doing it. So, it's going to be good. And I think it's good to have a nice central thing. I think that's the kind of things people do now, don't they? Yeah. A sort of central big thing that everybody can go to. And if people go to it this year, then it'll be bigger next year. So it's going to be really good, I think. So that's coming up. So what do you think of that? Yeah, I think that's a great idea. So thanks everybody for writing in about Halloween. And we've still got plenty of time, so you can write in more about Halloween. We've got a couple of weeks to go yet before Halloween. So I thought, Mark, I think we should do a Halloweeny song.
Ooh,
That makes sense, doesn't it?
The ghost there.
Ooh, yeah, do that again. Ooh, yes, we're gonna do some. We're gonna do
ghost. Let's say try Larry Grayson, ghost. No, just ignore that bit.
I love Larry Grayson and I love Ghost Mark, but I'll just have to ask you after where you were going with that one.
Combine that name, Grayson and ghosts and
Grayson, Ghost and yeah.
Yeah.
We'll keep going.
We're
almost having to pause. But so we're going to sing the Monster Mash, ladies and gentlemen, and we're not actually. I know we do everything in a Newport way, but we're not going to do this in a Newport way. We're just going to sing the Monster Mash because it's Halloween time. So I hope you enjoy a little Monster Mash. And when we come back, I don't know. Have I mentioned it yet? We are launching a brand new thing today, Mark. I think everyone's going to be interested in it. I hope they are, okay? We're going to do it in conjunction with the Rio. And we are launching Newport's very first poetry competition.
Woo, yes.
Woo, yes. So you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, whoever you are, get your pens out. It's winter time. Not doing anything else. You know what I mean? You're going to be stuck in the house. Why not write a little poem? We'll tell you a little bit more about it after a couple of other features that we've got today. But we're going to go and speak to Scoopley Ice Cream very shortly. But I think we should have a spooky Monster Mash before we do that. Shall we do that, Mark?
Oh yes, definitely.
Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the spooky Monster Mash. Woo! I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. From a monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the mash. He did the monster mash, the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash, he did the mash. It caught on in a flash, he did the mash. He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast. The ghouls all came from their humble abodes, and to get a joint from my electrodes, he did the mesh. He did the monster mash, the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash, he did the mash. It caught on in a flash, he did the mash. They did the monster mash, wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Hey, there we go. Some non-Halloween, no, there's some non-Newport Halloween songs. Oh, there you go. Well, look, I hope you enjoyed that, ladies and gentlemen. You're all singing along and all the rest of it. And we're not going to, well, we're not, this isn't anything about Halloween, but we're going to go now and interview the two guys from Scoopley who tell us all about, like, it's brilliant. I used to remember ice cream vans from years ago. Yeah. They're going to tell us all about why they've started off a new ice cream van, which you'll have seen wandering around Newport. It's a pink van. And, hey, let's go over to Scoopley.
Play the Monster Mash around.
They should have it. Well, I asked him to play a tune, and he did, and he said he had about 50 tunes, but he might have that on it.
But we'll download tunes on it.
Yeah, because you would think it would be a good idea to do a spooky tune for your ice cream van if you want to. But anyway, without more ado, let's go and have a word with them. Hey, here we go. And there you go, that is the familiar sound, or maybe not so familiar in recent times, of the ice cream van. And today we are with Kevin and Adam, who are basically in charge of Scoopley Ice Cream van, which is a big pink van that you might have seen travelling around Newport. Hi guys.
Hi there.
How you doing, Kevin?
I'm doing fine, thanks very much.
So, thanks for speaking to us, by the way.
Oh, you're welcome.
This is great. We love it. I love an ice cream. I remember I think we've all got memories of ice cream vans of yesteryear.
Yeah.
And it's great to have one back rolling around Newport, Tayport, Galdry.
And Wormit, yeah.
And Wormit. That's
so
your round,
the
isn't it?
Taybridge Head area. Yeah, we've covered that.
Head.
It's just we noticed that we've not had one round here for years.
Yeah.
So we decided we wanted to try and bring ice cream van up into the 21st century.
Yeah.
So we've got ourselves here a fully electric van, so it's allowed to go anywher without causing any problems.
Yeah.
It's completely self-sustaining.
So carbon footprint type thing. Yeah, it's good for that.
So it can get down into the ULEZ areas in Dundee, etc.
Oh, right, of course,
because the councils are trying to prevent vehicles polluting now.
Yeah.
So this was part of our idea.
Oh, right.
And also we're looking at most people order their food online now, so we want to try and grasp into that market.
So if I want an ice cream tomorrow,
Yep.
I can look up online and order it. Can I?
So what you can do is you look at our app and you can see where we are on that route that particular day. And our route stays. We will be in the timescales we say we will be in those areas.
Yeah.
And we're looking at people can pre-order before. Some people might have young kids they want to send out to the van but don't want them to carry money.
Yeah.
All they go out with is a 4-digit code from when they order. Give us the code and then it clears the system.
Ice cream in the 21st
century.
It's the 21st century, isn't it?
Is.
And so that was so whose idea was it to start it up?
So the original,
who thought
the original idea
from
this is from David Hamilton.
Right, okay.
Who's a quite well-known person in the area.
Yeah.
He's the guy who started Cool Brew gluten-free brewery at Bridge.
Okay.
He's the owner of the Deer Centre over at Cooper. And he's got quite a few other businesses on the go.
Yeah.
And he approached me earlier this year asking if I'd be interested in taking on this first van as part of a franchise deal.
Right, okay.
And that if we prove successful, we will move forward and launch other franchises.
Okay, so Scooply formed in Newport-on-Tay.
Yeah.
This is the first of
hopefully
many a pink van travelling around Scotland.
Yes.
Cool, brilliant. And Adam, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad, mate.
Okay, I'm fine. You're the head chef today, because it's not just ice cream, is it? What else have you got on offer?
Yeah, we've got waffles, cinnamon buns, brownies, cookies, and funnel cakes.
Yeah, so funnel cakes are a delicacy
cake?
from America. It's like dough from donuts or churros.
Yeah.
And it's put through a funnel, funnily enough, into hot batter.
Nice.
And it comes out, looks like a little bit like a bird's nest.
Yeah.
It's a delicious dessert.
And that's what's it called? A funnel cake. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if that doesn't tempt you, I don't know what will. What's the reception been like?
Yeah, so because we're from the community, we've got quite a lot of friends in the family, and it goes mental sometimes.
Yeah.
And especially with the children, they see the bright pink van. And the teachers at the school have said all they get is the kids telling us we've had Scooply.
Oh, right. Okay, so you're the word is all around Newport Primary and Wilmot Primary.
Yeah.
And Madras, I would imagine.
Madras as well, yeah.
And where's your stuff? Is it locally sourced stuff, the ice cream, or? So
the ice cream is a double cream.
Yeah.
That we get from a company in Aberdeen.
Right, okay.
And we also use another one which is to provide for vegans, vegetarians, people with lactose intolerance.
Okay.
And it's called Dole Whip.
Right.
And that is the same ice cream that you would get at Disneyland.
Oh, right, okay.
And we have it in pineapple flavour.
Yeah. Pineapple flavour. Now, I was walking up the road, funnily enough, I left my house and somebody bumped into me and I said, how you doing? They went, we're doing fine, I'm off down to the shops and then I'm going to get an ice cream when it comes round the road. And they mentioned the pineapple.
Yeah.
So that's a popular one. And that's vegan?
It's vegan, vegetarian, dairy-free, the whole lot.
Right,
so it's
okay.
for anyone who's got any intolerances, it's ideal for them.
That's ideal for them. And what is it a favourite item? What would you say?
It sort of changes. You'll have groups of children at the same stop. If the first person buys a funnel cake, they'll all buy a funnel cake.
Right, okay.
If someone has a waffle, they'll all buy a waffle.
Yeah.
But by far our most popular one's the big cookies that we do, the chocolate chip cookies. Yeah.
And if you're at the van, because I'm standing at the van just now, I was going to stand in it, but there's not enough room, is there? And
no, not really.
There's two chaps in there, and that's it, full up. But I'm standing at the van now, and you can see all the ice creams you've got there, hot brownies, and you've got all the recipes on there. That's fantastic. And if you just fancy a coffee, you can just get a
we do
coffee
the Americanos, lattes, cappuccinos. We've got the machine.
What's your favourite thing, Kevin?
My favourite thing is actually we've got a range of sodas.
All right.
And one of them is the cream soda.
Right.
And it's made by a company called Soda Folk, and it's all natural ingredients. There's no artificial colours or flavours in them at all.
Okay, so you've just fancied
so I quite like that.
What about you, Adam?
Oh, maybe big fan of the waffles. That's nice.
Big fan of the waffles. Big fan of the waffles. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let us know if you've been. And so, where's the best place to look up for you? So, if they just go onto Facebook and look for Scooply, you'll see us there, Scooply Tay Bridgehead. Yeah. We've also got an app, Scooply, that you can download for Android or Apple. Okay. And it actually has the routes on there. You can see the schedule and see where we are, and it actually shows where they are right this moment. Yeah. Well, we'll link it on the podcast, on the thing, the blurb underneath or whatever, to make sure. But yeah, so you can go on Facebook and you can get the app. Yeah. You can do it in all these ways, and I've seen it, and it does tell you where you're going to stop and everything. Yep. Or you can just listen out. Yeah, for the tune of the ice cream van. Around. Yeah. Do we want to give us another wee blast of the tune? Would you mind? No problem. Well, I'm going to go down the front to get the. Here we go. Another wee blast. Oh, thanks very much, guys. That's brilliant. Well, that's great. So, thanks for talking to us. have a look on Facebook, see where you're going to be stopping, and order an ice cream or a waffle or what's the other thing? What is it?
The funnel cake.
The funnel cake, yeah, or order a funnel cake. But meanwhile, Kevin, Adam, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Tune into the podcast. All right, and thank you. We'll see you.
Thanks very much.
Take care. Bye. Bye. And Mark, I did manage to speak to a couple of customers up at the Bruce car park, so let's have a wee listen to them.
Brilliant.
And here we are with 2 customers in this huge queue up at the car park for Scoopley today. And we've got Jack. Hi, Jack.
Hello.
Hiya. And we've got Linda.
Hello.
And Linda, you've not been here before.
No, I
No,
haven't.
but Jack has been here before, haven't you?
Yeah.
So, Jack, what are you recommending off the menu?
The Tubbly boat or the pineapple 99?
The Tubbly boat or the pineapple 99? Wow, I've never heard of a pineapple. That's good, is it? That's
Yeah.
what you recommend. What about you, Linda? What do you fancy off of here?
I might just go with Jack's recommendation. I like pineapple, so I think
The
I'll try
pineapple.
that.
You're going to go and order it just now. Let me hear you order your ice
Can
cream.
I get the 99 pineapple, please?
A 99 pineapple, not a problem.
On its way. Guys,
No,
thanks for
You
speaking
want any
to...
sauce on that today?
No, thank you.
No. Okay. Thank you, guys. And there we go. So that was actually... Well, thanks to Kevin and Adam, firstly. They were in the Scoopley van. So,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen, if you see the pink van, give them a shout and grab an ice cream. Because, and that was Jack Dunkley and Linda Spence, who was Jack's granny, who were ordering the ice cream there at the end. I thought we'd give them a listen. And they were very nice, and they loved their ice cream. They loved their ice creams.
Oh, did you have an ice cream?
I didn't, Mark. I forgot my wallet. Strangely enough, I
that's
know.
a shame.
So I never got an ice cream. But I will definitely. Everybody there loved
You've
them.
downloaded the app.
I should have downloaded the app. I know. That's exactly what I should have done. So, but that's Scoopley. And ladies and gentlemen, if you want us to speak to anybody else, again, let us know, because if you find somebody interesting, I'm pretty sure we will. So do write in. Okay, Mark, do you think we should do our spooky ghost story? The spooky ghost story of Purple Beard and his attempt to take over Newport-on-Tay. Would you like to hear it? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, put the lights off, gather round the speaker, maybe light up a candle, stick a turnip on, and here we go. All right. So, Mark, and obviously this is a true story. Anyway, here we go. So, Mark, it was a cool, dark, moonlit night on the 31st of October 1780 when the frightening sight of Purple Beard's Viking ship started coming into sight on the Tay. A scary vessel with a full complement of rough, tough and unscrupulous crew members that were feared not only on the British shores but also by many on the high seas. Purple Beard's band of vagabonds had travelled the seas, pillaging any unfortunate ships sailing near them. Purple Beard himself was rumoured to have taken a wife on every continent and had sired up to 200 children. On this night, the plan was to take over Newport-on-Tay, so this small village could be used as a base for Purple Beard and his shifty crew. Purple Beard had done his research. He knew Newport was of a quiet location, and he knew that him and his crew could live there undisturbed, and also that the village was located just a stone's throw from a major city, making it ideal for nights out. He also heard that the bridge was planned for at some point, and this would make the journey into Dundee even easier in time. So that was quite forward thinking with Purple Beard. Yeah. So from Newport, he planned to take over the world. He also planned to make Newport the capital of Scotland, should he have his dastardly way. Purple Beard knew, though, and had warned his crew, who were seldom sober, that to get to Newport they would first need to conquer the Big Rock. Settled at the bottom of the braes, this would lead them up a path to the village itself. The village was inhabited by few people at this time, and Purple Beard knew that if him and his crew could get past the Big Rock, it would be easy for him to overcome the small population and raise his pirate flag. As the ship sailed along the Tay between Newport and Dundee, the water became a bit more choppy. This wasn't going to put off this band of pirates, though. They had already sailed seas with waves of 50 feet tall. Purple Beard told his crew that when they neared the Big Rock, they were to drop the anchor, and alone he would climb onto a small boat, sail it to the Big Rock. Once he had made the intrepid climb, he would then call his crew to follow him onto the braes before they were to make their descent into Newport. Once the ship was closer, the anchor was lowered and the small rowing boat launched. By this time, the water had become just a bit more choppy, and one unfortunate crew member warned Purple Beard that he thought the waters were a bit dangerous and they could feel a sudden storm coming. Purplebeard laughed in the Failor's face before sentencing him to walking the plank and 20 strikes of the cat-o'-nine tails for his insubordinates. Undeterred, the captain entered the boat, and he had heard of tales from long before, however, from mariners in the past who had tried in vain to conquer the big rock, but he was seldom put off by these apparent fables. As soon as Purplebeard had entered the boat, not 100 yards from the big rock, the storm seemed to gain momentum. Other pirates also began to think it wasn't the best idea in the climate, but were too afraid to raise their concerns and watched as their captain neared the rock on his small rowboat. They saw the pirate reach the rock in short time, despite the rising water. They saw him climb onto the bottom of the rock. Almost as soon as he stepped on the rock, the sky seemed to darken. The strange, humid atmosphere took over, and the wind, which had been rising, also seemed to calm. But it was only for a second, though. Purplebeard turned to look at his boat. He raised his hooked hand in victory to the viewing crew. However, this was to be the last time he would ever be seen. In what seemed like an instant, the wind picked up a horrendous speed. The waters of the Tay seemed to rise inexorably, and tsunami-type wave could be seen, striving across the river in the direction of Purplebeard. It passed the ship, which was barely able to stay afloat, before a mighty crash of water hit the big rock. With such power, it was said it could be heard in Aberfeldy. The water splashed high into the sky, obscuring any sight of the rock, and then bringing down the debris of the sea as it subsided. Once it had subsided, however, the waters became calm again almost as quickly as the storm has come. The sailors, however, were silent as they looked over to the big rock. Purplebeard was nowhere to be seen, save for his hook settled on a ledge. Far from wanting to stay any longer, the boat was quickly turned around and sailed at speed back down south, with the crew telling anyone they passed about the dangers of the big rock and warning others not to attempt to take it over. The warning about Purplebeard's demise was taken very seriously by the pirate community at the time, and indeed all of them swore off ever going to Newport again. Purplebeard's body was never recovered. Local legend says if you go down to the rock on a choppy night, you can sometimes hear the voice of Purplebeard swirling in the wind, as hundreds of years later he's still calling out. And if you listen very closely, you'll hear his voice. Where's me hook gone? Where's me hook gone? Where's me hook gone?
That's frightening.
Whoa, are you frightened, Mark?
Yeah.
There we go.
Chill up my spine, got a water bottle in my back. I've still got to chill up my spine.
Mark is sitting here, by the way, with a bad back, and that's why he has a water bottle up his back. You see, it's all very glam here. There's the tale of Purplebeard. So what do you think of that, Mark?
That's, yeah. It's frightening.
It's a frightening tale, but next time it's a dark night. Nip down.
Go down. With some not going though.
Oh no, we're going
down together.
We could go down, yeah.
We could capture it.
And maybe bring somebody else.
Yeah.
That's the tale of Purplebeard. So I hope you enjoyed that, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, so there we go. Well, Purplebeard, I will be watching him for the next time I'm down the Braes, Mark. But well, that's most of our sort of Halloweeny stuff done. But we've got some other things to mention in the podcast this time, because I mean, Newport is getting very busy, I have to say. So we've got lots of stuff coming up. So we are going to tell you about 2 or 3 things that are coming up. We are launching a poetry competition. Okay, nice. So all you need to do, ladies and gentlemen, any age, anything you want, so from 0 to 120, I'm sure that's captured just about everybody. If you want to write a poem about Newport and send it in, it's going to be a competition, but we really want the verses. Okay, so although one will be named as a winner,
the Bard of the Braes.
Yeah, the Bard of the Braes. That's what we're thinking about. Bard of the Braes would be a good name for it, wouldn't it? But if you think you have it in you to write a wee poem, and it can be a lyric, it can be a sonnet, or it can be, okay, that's about my limit of what I know. It can be any sort of poem. It just has to be about Newport, and it can be about a feature of Newport, it can be about a person, it can be about an experience in Newport. It doesn't matter, okay, and you can probably do one bit as well, actually, because that's fair enough. But you can do it. But that's yeah. So we're looking for poems about Newport, and we will put some more information online about this, and we will put posters out about this, and we're doing it in conjunction with the Rio, okay? So we're doing it with and you don't want to let Betty down. We'll use that on this. Not letting us down, ladies and gentlemen. Let Betty MBE down, if you were so. So have a wee think of what you want to write, and Mark and I will be publishing these poems in a little book, should we get enough. So if we get at least 20, we're going to do a little book of Newport poetry, and also we're going to read them out on the podcast, and we'll have a little awards night for people who put them in. And also, if you would prefer to read your own poem,
Nice.
so you know what to do. It's Newport-on-TayTV@gmail.com. All correspondence goes there, okay? So if you've got a poem in you, please send it in, and I think it's going to be great fun, and we can have an evening where we read them all out in the video. It's going to be really good, you know.
Slam poetry.
Yeah, and like I said, it could be any form, okay? Just keep it clean, okay? That would be the only thing. We don't. That's not.
Snipes.
Yeah, we don't want sort of rude ones there. That's not aimed at any particular people, by the way. Just because
You know who you are.
you know, yeah, exactly. So yeah, keep them clean, and we'll have a wee night, and we can read them all out. Okay, so so we've got a kind of a lot coming up, Mark and Claire, Mark and Claire. She is starting, and again, we'll put more information online, but we just want you to know she's starting a wee thing in the church hall, and it's going to be about a carol singing. And from the Sunday the 10th of November this starts. Sunday the 10th of November in the Angus Duncan room in the church hall between 2 and 3. You can go and rehearse Christmas carols, which will then be performed by the group at people's doors.
Yeah.
So the proper traditional Christmas carol singers.
Chapping on doors.
Chapping on doors. So if you want to be part of that, it's all voices welcome, no experience necessary. You'll have 6 weeks of rehearsal, and it's going to be Claire Gorman that. So if you were in the choir before, this would be ideal for you. But come down, and we'll, as I said, we'll put far more information up. Just to say that the room does have wheelchair access as well. Yeah, that's an interesting one, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we'll put some more information about how you go and that.
Yeah.
And there'll be a small fee, I think, per week for doing it or that. I think it works out about £36 over the weeks. But we'll let you know, okay? So if you fancy Christmas carolling, get in touch. And also keep an eye out for our conjunction, our competition in conjunction with the Rio, which will be writing a poem about Newport.
Ooh.
I think.
Well, you write one.
I'll give it a go.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like I haven't been trying for the past 5 days. I've got Newport, there is a brae, and it sits upon the Tay, and it's just a great way. Yeah, I'm not a bard, but I'll give it a go. But we want you to give it a go, ladies and gentlemen. That's the most thing, you know, and we want you also to read them on the podcast, hopefully.
Yeah.
So we're going to have great fun with that. So there you go. That's a couple of things to get us going. Like I said, it's the winter. You need stuff to do, or we need stuff to do. So so do write in. All correspondence, Newport-on-TayTV@gmail.com. If you can find a WhatsApp number, you can do it there. And you can also comment on the Facebook page, but don't put your poem on the Facebook page, okay? We want them to be emailed to us. We don't want anybody to read them before, the big night or the big day or whatever.
Yeah.
We might even do a special of getting ahead of ourselves now. So that's that one there. And is that almost what was the other thing we're going to mention, Mark, is a big thing in Newport. The Seymour has closed down.
Yeah.
So that was a hotel, obviously, for years, and it closed down. Well, it was an elderly people's home, latterly, but now that's closed. That's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lovely building, lovely grounds.
It's a lovely ground. Well, we know because we went a little wander around them because urban exploring, and we put it on Facebook, and we got quite a lot of comments actually about the Seymour. Actually, too many to read out. We might do a little bit of a Seymour special as we come up, but we did want to mention it because. It's only just shut down, okay? So, and we did ask people, what would you like it to be? And a lot of people said they would like it to be a hotel again. I can't even tell you the amount of names, Mark, that's written down here. Liddy Laird, Fiona Larnock, Alistair Stewart, Natalie Sasha, Jan Nelson, Leslie Roberts, Alan Young, Grant Howitt, Diane Miller, Dolly O'Rourke, Elizabeth Martin, Linda Stewart. Oh, I mean, it goes on and on and on. Sorry, I couldn't get everybody's name in.
Oh, we love you all.
We do love you all. We do love you all. And a lot of people said they had functions there and they remember great times there. So if you want to hear a bit more about the Seymour, write into us. Okay, we'll do a little bit more about it maybe in a future podcast. But the one thing I did want to make bring up, Mark, was chicken in a basket. Did you ever go to a chicken in a basket night?
No.
No. Oh. Well, that was that. I thought you were going to say yes.
I reckon I was too young.
No, I think chicken in a basket night was pretty 70s.
Yeah.
I think. And I'm sure they did it in a Brigadier as well.
Right.
And I've mentioned it before, and a couple of people have said, oh, I'd love a chicken in a basket night.
Right.
So I think, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Should we start in Newport a chicken in a basket night? I think chicken in the basket night was cabaret.
Right, okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Right,
Because
okay.
I don't think it would have been that big if it was just literally chicken in a basket.
Yeah.
What are you doing tonight? Oh, I'm having chicken in a basket. Oh, really? Anything else? No. I don't think. Yeah, I think. So chicken in a basket is basically.
Oh, I never knew that. Right, okay.
Yeah. I think so. You get
So it's
your,
entertainment. And,
so you get your chicken in a basket. You know, who needs plates? And then you get a bit of.
So just all share and go into the car.
Yeah, we're like, you know, I think, so chicken in a basket night seemed to be the big thing that came out of the Seymour. So, should we start chicken in a basket nights again? That's the question.
Oh.
But, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you what, I think we're running out of time again. That has been a really busy podcast, I feel.
Yeah.
I hope it's not gone all over the place, but we've mentioned so much stuff. But we need more stuff, ladies and gentlemen, so do write in to Newport-on-TayTV at gmail.com, especially with your poems, because that's the big competition that we've launched, and we think it's going to be brilliant. We're so excited about it. So that, and maybe getting your ideas about, would you like a chicken in a basket? If we get more than 20 people emailing in and saying, start a chicken in a basket night, we'll do it.
Where
right?
do we do it?
I think, we'll probably do it in a Rio.
Yeah, that's
Well, we could do it in a Rio. Or we
Yeah.
could get one of the hotels or the hostilleries.
Yeah,
And we could have a word with them. Maybe the Newport Inn might be interested in introducing... They probably won't. They're probably going, no! We're an advanced hotel of the age. We're not doing chicken in a basket.
I can tell
Are
you.
you joking? We'll ask the brig. They might do it. So I think that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. However, we do have one more tiny little thing at the end, because we always sing a song like that, don't we?
Sing a song at the end.
So why don't we sing a song about chicken in a basket?
That's a good idea.
Do you think you could work out some sort of song that we
Sure, we
could...
could work with something.
You reckon so?
Press stop.
By the time I press stop, we'll have it.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know what? I just feel that that's whizzed in. I'd love to spend more time with you. Hopefully you're thinking the same too. Thank God it's finished. We love spending time with you. It's absolutely brilliant. Please get involved with the Christmas caroling that we told you about. Get down on Hogmanay to the High Street. It's going to be great. Hogmanay, Halloween. Thanks, Mark.
It's Hogmanay for ghosts.
See, it's a good job Mark's here, otherwise we're well confused. We'll do Hogmanay another time. Yeah, get down to the High Street on the 31st for Halloween. We'll get that bit. And what was the other thing we were going to mention? And Christmas group, poetry, Halloween, Christmas. I think we've done it all, Mark. Yeah.
It's time for a song.
So that's us. Time for a song. We will see you next time. Take care of yourselves. Love you very much. Bye now. Chicken in a basket, come and eat. The basket's full of chicken meat. You can eat it in the Seymour on a small glass table. Watch cabaret as you are eating chicken in a basket. I want chicken in a basket. Chicken in a basket. I want chicken in a basket. Chicken in a basket.
Chicken, 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 chicken.
Chicken in a basket.
Chicken, chicken, chicken.
I want chicken in a basket.
Chicken, 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 chicken.
Chicken in a basket.
Chicken, chicken, chicken in a basket.
And there we go. Thanks very much for tuning in. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.